Hi, good morning. It is February the 14th. The year is flying by, isn't it? And happy Monday to you. Welcome to this episode of the Guy R. Cook Report. Kelvin is not here today. Haven't heard from him. I was going to call him later on, but I've not done it yet. We'll get an update on his condition and when he's coming back. People are asking. The show today, episode today, is more tech news than changing the routine. In the sense of changing the routine, perhaps looking at the four different major web browsers, and we've got a post from Top Tech News. It was written by Jack Schofield, and his article talked about, well, there's four major browsers. Which ones are the possible best one for Windows 10? If you're using the Windows 10 desktop, as many do, here's to go. There's four major web browsers, and three of them are designed to profit the companies that produce them. Like for Apple, you got Safari. For Google, you got Chrome. And Microsoft, their new Edge browser that comes with Windows 10. Firefox is the only one that puts the user's interest first and not profit first. So, other things being equal, there's a good reason to use Firefox. In the browser roundup, all of the major browsers perform well on Windows 10. In fact, today we're recording the show with Screencast-O-Matic. Thank you, Eileen Smith, for that tip from months ago. And we're capturing it with Vivaldi browser to see how that'll work. Let's hope no problems. And he goes on to say, for normal use, there's not much to choose between Firefox and Chrome or Whack Vivaldi. Right now, his preference, drum roll, his preference is Firefox, based on its ability to handle a ridiculous number of tabs. Yeah, I think he referenced that he had 600 and some tabs open at once. But it uses lazy loading, so the tabs are just thumbnails until you load them. That and the fact that it's not written with user exploitation in mind. So there you have it. And on that note, as we scroll down, you'll notice a new line in the show notes. Thanks for being a patron. We have now received our first patron. We thank each and every patron for their support. And there I've said it. The model of patron thank yous is going to evolve as the number of patrons evolve. But for right now, we just say thank you. And that'll do it. There's this planning session guide. It says start here. Give that a go. And it'll give you a basic, how do I start up the project? So maybe you've got one in the drawing board and you need to get some brain food. There you have it. Especially thanks to Fraser Ramsey from Edinburgh Dusters, who got the Guy R. Cook Report going. Eileen Smith, who I mentioned before, she has a website, Basic Blog Tips, and it's there in the show notes if you want to have a look. And Friends Just Chatting, the group that it's in Facebook now, but years ago or so, a little over a year ago, I joined it when it was part of Blab. Well, Blab went away, but Friends Just Chatting, thank goodness, didn't. And they're now on different sites. I think appear.in is where they're hanging their hat right now. Go to the Facebook group and find out details on that. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel there on the show notes. A number of other subscriptions to the podcast content, whether it's audio or video, are available there, even iTunes. And so on that note, I'll invite you to join the channel, become a patron. You'll see that little be a patron and you won't be alone. And so I'll say the magic words that end every episode of the Guy R. Cook Report, the 200 and some episodes we've done. It's a wrap.